Hey, nice! An unbreakable that's shit. You could have given me anything better. Is this what you've been using? Oh my god! You poor creature! Is this what I would have been if I was a... To be fair, I found very few good daggers in the past. Well, ages, to be honest. But the daggers were kind of the only legendary items we were finding for ages. We were finding tons, legendary daggers, legendary fey blades, whatever the fuck. And that has just completely stopped now. I don't know if eventually the game realizes, like, oh yeah, he's a mage. He's always gonna be a mage. Just keep throwing mage stuff at him. But to be fair, it doesn't even really feel like that's been happening. We've been getting a fuckload of, to be honest, we've probably been getting more warrior gear than we have mage. Now, I don't know if that's something to do with the locations you're in. Maybe fucking hell. Dalentarth had fuckloads of rogue gear. Maybe this place, or Datir has fuckload of warrior gear. Maybe the plains had a shitload of staffs and shit and staves because it's the origin of the Fae, and the Fae have a hell of a lot better magic than we do, or like they have the original magic. So I don't really understand what the fuck's going on. My brain is falling out my fucking left ear as we speak, but I don't know. This feels weird. It feels like, so far, being a mage would have been a pretty horrible idea. What do you mean, back again? I've never met you. I have no idea who you are, and I'm taking all of your things. Do you just regularly get all of your things taken? I don't really want any of your things. Your things suck. But still. Huh. Kind of a really, really boring introduction to a traveler camp. Because it's the middle of the fucking night. Normally, I'm used to getting here, like, right in the middle of the day and seeing it be as lively as fucking possible. Seeing everyone sleep as our introduction. It's kind of really pathetic. Can I sleep myself? Can I join you assholes? That would be Lena. That would be the Hierophant. Oh my god, I forgot how much I need to avoid the Hierophant forever.
Good to see you.
Huh. I'm gonna talk to Briante. Because she's a trainer, I only just realized.
Almain's been in camp. Hope everything's all right.
Oh, god damn it.
Sorry, did you need help from the forge?
Wait. When you say it's been a while since she's been in camp, do you mean she's in camp now and it's just been a while since she was last here? Or do you mean she's fucked off forever and I need to go ahead and deal with that? Because I could have found her at any point while I've been wandering the goddamn desert. And only now you choose to tell me. Bitch. Whitestone.
Isn't a place I'd go back to. Had enough of whoring myself and scavenging for coin.
Oh,
rough and tumble
okay.
place.
I mean, aren't you still scavenging for coin? Except you're scavenging way fucking harder because you're not going for coin. You're going for things that are way fucking bigger than coin and then turning it into coin. If anything, it sounds like your life's harder. Free sex forever? God damn, I'm down for that. I would make a wonderful prostitute.
It isn't a hard life, really. I had it hard once, working a brothel in Apatir. But Arjin let me swing a hammer for my coin now.
You went from prostitute to blacksmith? I mean, that is obviously the natural development. Just like, why? It's a strange career change, but whatever, Sun Camp.
Used to be proper artisans that crafted items for sale in Sun Camp. People still talk of gems and ornaments that they bought here ages ago.
I'm sure that's how all blacksmiths get their start, you know? I mean, it gets you really damn good with your hands. I mean, I don't know why a blacksmith's gross, calloused to all fuck, blackened at the forge hands would work in a prostitution situation, but I guess someone is into that. I'm sure the skin would be flaking off all the way during, but whatever, people are strange. It's medieval times, okay? Just let it happen. Arjin, Aubergine, Queen of Staves.
The woman's a loyal servant to the Hierophant, and for that we've seen profit. She and Arcia look out for us all.
Oh yeah, you're like the master fences, aren't you? For what I remember, most of you don't really get involved in the actual stealing, or whatever the hell. You're like the entrepreneurial side of being a charismatic thief god. Alright, fair enough, and I'm sure you've been telling the boys that for a very long time, lady, but I will seek my forge elsewhere. Preferably Aelin. Actually, preferably a Garth, to be honest, but don't tell him that. He can't know, not yet. Are you all just completely Come on! Someone here has to be vaguely interesting. That's just the forge. No, okay, can't talk to the forge, unfortunately. Unfortunately, oh boy, genius comedy. Where are you? You up here? I guess they're up there. I can never... There's no difference, really. Or just the tiniest difference between a trainer icon and the blacksmith icon, or like the repair person icon. It's so weird. Like, what does this have to do with a trainer? Is it supposed to be a little dagger? Is it supposed to be an upside down T? Or an upside down fucking crucifix? Are we summoning the devil every time we get training? It seems that way. Geweiht hand.
The blessing of the Hierophant be with you. There's a whole world of hidden secrets you can learn with my training, if you're willing to pay.
Yeah, that'd be great if I wanted anything to do with you whatsoever. What is that voice? Also, your name's Hand, so you're clearly the brother of the other Hand. You're clearly the brother of the dude who is constantly insulting me and calling me Burke. How dare he? The most heinous of all fucking insults. But yeah, you're that dude's brother. And he was like so very the opposite of your voice. He was like a big gruff fucking, oh yeah, big cockney thief man. You know, and you sound like that. And you're horrifying. Somehow I prefer him, and he broke down my self-esteem entirely. Training. Oh, what are you a trainer in? Detect hidden. Yeah, that does kinda, that definitely goes with the voice. You creepy little bastard. Travelers.
Towns and cities think we travelers are shunned. In truth, we're freer than they'll ever know.
Freer than they'll ever know? Oh yeah, okay, never mind. I was confused. I was like, that was a weird way of phrasing that. But no, it's just my brain being stupid. Sun Camp.
They say the desert's a barren place, but Sun Camp brings a bit of light and color to these rocks by the Hierophant's grace.
Really doesn't seem like it right now. It's the most ominous fucking traveler camp I've ever come to. And the music makes it sound like a fucking dungeon, and I'm not sure why. Detect hidden.
It isn't hard to learn how to find what's hidden. You've just got to look for the usual patterns, the same clues, and you sort it all out.
Is that what you would have told me during my lesson that was worth like 38 grand or something? Wow, that would have been so worth it. I'm glad I'm way too over-leveled for you. Aubergine, Queen of Staves.
Aubergine's got the run of things here in Sun Camp, and she does a good job doing it too.
And lastly, Apatir itself.
It was a mining area once. Now there's not much that's left to dig out of the soil from what I hear. Still, there's enough of other things to scavenge in the mines and quarries if you keep your eyes peeled.
And what might they be, you terrifying little bastard? Oh, I can never find out, we're just done forever? Thought I might be able to interrogate him on that just a little bit more. But fine. Let's leave forever. Anything else I can do up here? Oh, yeah, it goes miles over this way. I think this is actually the side quest giver. Nope. No, they are trapped directly beneath me. Well, that's good to know. What is this hellhole? This is such a strange fucking traveler's camp. I'm sure this place would have had more reason to exist. What the fuck's going on over here? Sure, this place would have had more reason to exist when the sun's up or whatever the fuck. I imagine this is where all the traders and blacksmiths and craftsmen or tradesmen or whatever the fuck would go. But right now, they all just doing the big snooze on top of each other. So there is no point for me to even exist over here. Roland, are you a woman? No, that's a bandana. Never mind.
Happy to see another face in Sun Camp. Want to do some trading?
Nope, not at all. Wait, what do you actually sell? You are literally the fucking only decent quartermaster of the entire Sun Camp. And you sell one pair of daggers, only worth 7 grand, that do 30 damage. Level 7. Okay, so maybe Datir is where the game expects you to go first? I mean, I guess it is smaller, but all the faction quests send you to the plains first and then send you to Datir after. What the hell is that about? I don't know. I'm not going to buy repair kits because we barely have any room on anything anyway. So, I'm leaving forever now. Goodbye. Tell me about the travelers.
Folks from all walks come to join the travelers. Beggars, highwaymen, thieves. All looking to live a life without laws.
Beggars, highwaymen, and thieves don't seem like they're from all walks. I'm sure a lot of people would consider them in sort of the same level of walk. But, you know, you could have chose anyone. I've seen, like, nobles join the fucking Travelers because they were bored. And you're just like, they are the complete opposite of lords or whatever the fuck, whatever. This man is not particularly smart. He's worse than me. Sun Camp.
As far as the Traveller camps go, Sun's the largest. They say that
Really?
Arjun founded it over 60 years ago.
Oh wow, over 60 years? Yeah, those Warsworn keeps that I just came from, they've been around for millennia, but sure, 60 years is pretty exciting, I guess. That's a very old tent. Arjun, Queen of Staves.
The woman runs this camp like a damn army. Everything has its order, and we march to the tune of the Hierophant, bless her. Keeps the coin coming in at any rate. Arjun thanks the Hierophant for that. And we all do, for that matter.
And why do you sound so mad about that? Everything you said there sounded like it was praise. Well, not that it was necessarily a good thing, but the way it was written sounded like you thought it was a good thing. Especially when it said, bless her. You said it all sarcastically and angrily? Are you just a very, very, very broken man? I mean, it's possible. Edessa.
City's the jewel of Detir, so the gnomes say. A lot of bustle and trade going on there, if you've the stomach for it.
I have the greatest stomach the world has ever seen, and I will prove it very soon by eating all the gnomes in Edessa. But anyway, who are you? Are you Lena? I can never tell because it's so dark. God damn. Oh. Well, there's the sleepy little side quest, man. And there are two of you in one place. And I can... Wow, you did not cover up in the slightest, did you? Whatever. Guess everyone used to work in a brothel around here. Parwin.
The Hierophant may not bless my hands for theft, or my pockets for trade, but our seer gave me speech, and I use it in the Hierophant's name.
With a voice like that? The way you said that, but our seer gave me speech, and I use it in the Hierophant's name. Did that sound particularly charismatic for you? To you? Is that really what you're gonna train me in? No, because you literally can't. Oh, you're not a trainer. I guess I just completely misunderstood that. Whatever.
We
Travelers.
don't deal in swords and wars or magic. Clever hands and quick eyes are what suit a traveler best.
Literally never heard that line throughout the entire game. That's so cool, man. The amount of people I've been able to ask about Travelers, the amount of Travelers I've been able to ask about Travelers, and they always say something different. That is so fascinating about this game. No one is the same. No one just has generic lines they repeat and just spout and everything. They might all mean the same thing, or they might say sort of just a few fucking words, but at least it's something. At least it's different. It's so cool. The Hierophant.
Surely you're joking. Everyone knows the Hierophant. One of the
I know the
pillars of
Hierophant. I just
traveler's
despise
life.
her, and I'm going to
The
kill her.
Hierophant uses prophecy to see what we must steal and steers our hands. Without that, we would be blind.
Well, look forward to losing your eyes, lady, because I am an angry little man, and so is Grim. Sun Camp.
Sun Camp is built around trade. Arjun started it before Edessa was built, and she keeps her tinker's hands very busy.
Yeah, your seer really didn't give you speech, did she? Think she lied just a little bit about that one. Trust me, her death will be doing you a favor. Cordan's letter.
Come now, you
She
don't
clearly
expect
doesn't
me to
like you very
actually
much.
read the thing. I have my reputation as a courier to think of.
Arjun, Queen of Staves.
Arjun is the leader and founder of Sun Camp. She must be one of the oldest travelers in the Phalanx, but the woman's heart is cold iron.
Alright,
Good.
well, let's go meet with the erect pensioner, shall we? But not before I have robbed both of you and stolen whatever quest this guy's got for me. Man, we're still... I just bought 20 more and we're still not up to the magical sexy number? What a shame. Haraset? Haraset. That's not a name, and I hate you for it.
Nice to see a bit of foot traffic by my old stall. Fancy
Didn't
a bit of
like
work
that.
collecting some iron?
Like absolutely nothing about you. That voice doesn't fit that face at all, does it?
A good
Travelers.
many people love the travelers as thieves, but we first started with people like me, tinkers, journeymen, and wanderers.
Really? Why? And then the Hierophant came along and turned you into disgusting criminals? Well, I mean, not exactly the most disgusting of criminals, but disgusting nonetheless. I like to think I'm quite a disgusting boy, aren't we, Letharoon? Sun Camp.
I've been tinkering in this camp almost as long as it's been around. It isn't much like Star or Moon. Arjun runs this camp fine, but after all these years, I don't even know her all that well.
And how long have you been here exactly? Can't tell how old you're supposed to be, for one, because the game never even tries to show age, except with maybe a tint of grey hair, and they made you blonde, as far as I can see. Either that or neon green, and it's just not picking up in the light. So, yeah, I don't know. I can never really tell. After all these years, do you mean 2 whole years? I guess that's still kind of a long time. And I imagine I'm gonna get her life story out of her in a second that you haven't been able to get out in your entire life. Arjun.
I've been in Sun Camp since it started, and Arjun's been.
But it's like
right
60
there
years
with me.
old.
She saw Odessa carved.
Are you meant to be 90? Look at you.
She keeps faithful to the Hierophant, and it seems in turn that we stay prosperous. Not a bad arrangement.
So why exactly do you need iron, my friend?
Make my trade as a tinker, fixing pots and spades and shovels for common folk. But with the war on, iron's been scarce. I'm too old to go around scrounging for bits and scraps. If you find any iron components on your travels, I'll pay well for them.
I'll see what I can turn up.
Well, that's good. Iron isn't exactly like gold. It should be pretty commonplace if you look. Or even some time at Briente's forge might help.
What the fuck is that? Oh yeah, never mind. I just spoke to her. Never mind.
I can't work with finished pieces. I need iron components.
So is this actually a quest, or is this just it literally calls itself a task? Oh boy, they did alliteration. How ingenious of them. Why does every single traveler's camp need something like that? Every single fucking traveler's camp has an endless task that I will never ever bother to do. I mean, I brought that guy peasant's clothes once, and I guess he gave me an okay amount of money, but it still doesn't feel worth it. It doesn't feel in any kind of way worth the, inventory space or anything. Maybe the peasant clothes one was a particularly shitty example, because each pair of peasant's clothes, or each set of peasant's clothes, took up a whole slot. I imagine with the iron, it will probably stack at least somewhat, but everything else, it just, it makes me cry. Right, where the hell is she? Oh, I can jump from here. Thank fuck. Hey, Arjun. Was that quite the introduction, or what? No, you don't care. You hate me. Okay, fair enough. No, you don't carry a single thing on your person. I guess that makes you half, decently smart, considering you run a band of thieves.
So,
Let's
we
talk.
have a new arrival in Sun Camp. I have heard tell of a traveler, a true thief with skills in metal. I assume that is you. Your arrival is a blessing of the Hierophants. I hope it will distract my camp from these idiotic rumors of Grim Onwig and his crusade.
This lady, this lady right here is at least 78 years old. She began this camp. She is literally the fucking founder of Sun Camp. Arjun, the queen of fucking staves. Sun Camp is over 60 years old. You gotta assume she was at least 18 when it began. At least 18 to have got, probably even older, to have been, authoritative enough to have followers or whatever the fuck. Or maybe she was just hot. I don't know. I mean, she still is. Yet she's supposed to be nearly dead. What are you talking about, game? Travelers.
We are not the rabble that many take us for, nor the beggars we are assumed to be. I hold such judgments in contempt. We have our own life in this desert. The travelers of my camp are profitable, orderly, and obedient. All without walls and gates. Go to Whitestone and see for yourself. Are those people any happier? Pfft, they're miserable.
I mean, very, very true, but they have a hell of a lot of reason to be. I mean, if you guys actually built yourself a nice little town, instead of living under all of these cactuses, I get the feeling you'd be a little bit more happy too. And it's not like you ever move. Sun Camp's been here 60 years. Like, what was your actual point there? Let me listen one more time.
We have our own
Fully
life
aware.
in this desert. Go to
Fully
Whitestone
aware.
and see for yourself.
Oh, so it's just walls? Walls is what
They're
you've got a
miserable.
fucking problem with? You have all this scaffolding made out of many, many tiny wooden walls. You are surrounded by rocks that shoot into the fucking sky. Are they not walls? You're just as closed in as everyone else. You have lived here for 60 years. This changes nothing. Just because you refuse to pay for a fucking bed and break the spines of all of your people slowly over the course of many, many years doesn't make you better than anyone else. If you're a traveler's camp, the others are fine. Like Star Camp and Moon Camp, they make sense because they are supposed to be temporary. But if you've been here 60 years, that goes against the entire point of travelers. You dumb. The Hierophant.
You would do well to not question those higher than yourself, child. And the Hierophant is not one to be questioned by anyone. From the
Well, have I
Hierophant,
got quite the mission for you, lady?
Portents. The travelers are blind, but the Hierophant sees clearly and leads them to prosperity.
Oh wait, no, I think I am still undercover, aren't I? I'm just meant to do a little bit of a steely for you, and in the process... No, what are we doing? I guess I'm just proving... I'm giving the Hierophant reason to not be suspicious? If I'm still fucking praying to her or whatever the fuck? Oh, I don't know. Sun Camp.
Sun Camp is under my authority by the blessed ordination of the Hierophant. We mainly subsist on trade from the city of Edessa.
I still really need to visit Edessa. Everyone is telling me just how fucking stunning it is. And I mean, I thought Rathir was truly gorgeous. And before that, I thought Issa was truly gorgeous. And every single city we visit seems to somehow top the last one. I can't believe Rathir topped Issa, but it absolutely did in almost every way. I mean, that's sort of Issa's fault for just looking like every other Fae place ever, but still. I don't even know what gnome architecture looks like. Grim rumors.
He wishes to change countless years of tradition.
Oh, you mean rumors about Grim, not rumors that are Grim. Okay.
That can't end well.
You know I am kind of his sidekick in that, right? Really? The new guy that everyone talks about, the god-tier thief that showed up, like, in robes and not in thief gear whatsoever, and started changing everyone's fate around him? Grim is getting talked about more than him, despite the fact they are literally part of the same fucking rumor. And you haven't even heard about my part. How did this happen? Whatever. Ajin, tell me about yourself.
I am Ajin, the leader of the Sun Camp. Under my leadership, I have created one of the largest and most profitable camps in the Travelers. The title Queen of Staves is reserved for the oldest and wisest of the camp leaders. The Hierophant awarded it to me for my service.
Well then, oldest and wisest camp leader, I'm looking for work.
Very well. There are enough travelers in this camp speaking of this grim Onwig. We must show that the work still waits. You are versed in our order, and we esteem the blessed Hierophant highly here. Go to the shrine in camp and pray if you wish for work.
Let me guess. Go and steal Grim's heart? And by that I mean literally rip it out of his chest, not fall in love with him. We're already absolutely in love. I get the feeling that's what she's gonna ask me to do. And maybe that's the big fucking choice I gotta make. But then again, I know the Hierophant's also trying to kill me, so that doesn't seem smart. Maybe I'm wrong. What do I do for work?
A poorly made joke, surely.
Yeah, I know. Wow, you're an asshole, aren't you?
Blessed be the all-seeing eyes of our guide.
Just want to say, that was a perfectly made joke, and you are a monstrosity for denying me. So...
Hi.
Hi to you too, lady. Who the fuck are you? You're Harriset. I don't have any iron for you. Where's the Hierophant hanging out? Hello? Oh, right here. I'm just fucking blind. They did not care about you at all, did they? They put you next to this vaguely dick and balls oh god, horribly dick and balls shaped fucking rock right here. Why are you just hanging out under the chode? I'm sure the chode has given you fantastic shade, lady, but you're also made of rocks. Do you really need the shade? They've also set you on fire. Do you really need the shade? I don't think so. Maybe build you a shrine.
I have seen what happened to Phasma. Such a tragedy. Lucky that you escaped it. I am reminded of a desert
such a
parable.
liar. Damn.
Eagle, proud and fierce, was told that none could fly higher than the sun, and that the sun saw all. The eagle took flight with its great wings to block out the sun's light. It could not blot all the light, but it always cast its prey in shadow.
Man, I love that. That's a really cool story. I don't know if that's sort of like a, oh god, I don't know if that's a parable from like an existing myth? Because at first I thought she was going to say something sort of like Icarus, that, you know, the eagle flew too close to the sun and became very warm and then died. But, no. I don't know if they wrote that just for this game, but it genuinely sounds so much like an ancient fucking proverb or ancient fucking, tale like this, or parable, I guess. What does that parable mean?
You mean who is the eagle, who is the sun, and who is the prey? The lessons of parables lay in the mind of the listener. But you have come. I will have need of such obedience, from what is being said of grim Onwig and his pathetic plans. The travelers will learn.
From my point of view, I think she may be the eagle.
And your work will be the conduit for this message.
For I am your prey, and I am most definitely in the fucking shadows. You have no idea what I know, right? Either that, or you do, and you said that because you know that I know, but I don't know that you know that I know. And that's very, very scary. What is this? The travelers learn who provides for them, and who should occupy their thoughts, and your work will be the conduit for this message. What task do you have for me?
Whereas you stole many treasures earlier, you steal one now. The Master's Pick. It is said to open any lock. I have seen the pick in a small jewelry box on the personage of Elorin Create. Find her in the Odessa laboratories.
You know what I bet the game is going to do to me? Pick between Grim and the fucking Master's Pick. The Master's Pick that will make your entire fucking gameplay experience so much easier forever. And Grim, the dude who's actually in the right here. Oh, please don't make me do that game. Tell me about the Master's Pick.
It is an artifact of great power, sought after by all thieves and rogues, for it is said that no lock may withstand its magics.
Does that include magical locks, like ones I need to dispel? I guess they're wards rather than locks, and they blow me the fuck up. I've never met one single lock that can blow me that hard. But fine, fair enough. Anything else I should know?
There's some form of confusion around this item. It was on Alorin, but it is unclear if something has occurred. Strike quickly. There is some manner of uncertainty at work here.
Oh, you have no idea, lady. Steal the Master's Pick, and now every single one of my lovely, lovely travelers seem awake, so I'm gonna do one quick fucking sweep around, and I'm gonna see if there are any dudes that I missed, because I feel like surely there are more than this. You're still sleeping, you're a random useless traveler that has nothing to say, fair enough. I feel like there's gonna be a hell of a lot of you in this camp. Like, I could have sworn in Moon Camp, and I would say even Star Camp especially. I think Star Camp has the most people we can talk to out of all the camps. Like, compared to both of those, this place sucks. There's like 4 or 5 people I can talk to. I guess it does also lead into this place, which is pretty interesting, and I have no idea what this place is. A grave. What the fuck? When am I gonna be done? What are you? Hierophant's den? Under this dude's corpse? What do you mean? Oh, I see, that's just another way out. I have no idea how I would even get there in general. I don't think I ever want to find out. But yeah, I'm going to give this place one last sweep. Going to see if I can find any more NPCs. And when it turns out that obviously I fucking can't, I will see you guys right then. That doesn't make any sense. What I'm trying to say is I will see you guys real soon.